Getting set for base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. David Dahl is retired to kick off the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike. Blocked. Originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, he was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
One out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Duvall has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Dan Straley gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a 4-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all 4 of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
Line drive, base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is popped up. Goldschmidt is calling for it, and that retires the set. Striding in now for the Nats, Kyle Seager. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
This one skied out toward right. Espinoza is there for it. 1 out. In now for Washington, Michael Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Looking at his career totals, Taylor is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's the 1-2. Got him. Into the box, Will Myers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Popped him up. Darno is under it. And the inning is over. The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in, Brett Phillips to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Block. He's a .333 hitter. Popped up. Bradley is there. 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dan Straley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. 3rd inning, no score to this point. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to first. Bradley is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And stepping into the box, Brian Anderson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Dahl, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Ty Blach. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Taylor is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Striding in once again, David Fletcher. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fletcher at third with nobody out. And another foul ball. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Taylor, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 1-0 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Taylor swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in to try it again, Danny Espinoza, a base hit in his first trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, Aledmus Diaz. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Duvall, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Diaz stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Liner toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Stepping in now, Bobby Bradley, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Didi Gregorius.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Chu has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 4.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Dan Straley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And oh, this is off the second base bag. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far, and he throws it away.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-2 home. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Espinosa's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brett Phillips will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Flipped out the other way towards short. And one gone.
Now batting,
Digging in, Brian Anderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brian Anderson becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. Nationals on top, 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
first baseman number 44, Paul.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder number 3.
Riding in once again, Michael Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Digging in to try it again. Ty Blach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Danny Espinosa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame corner. Ready for another shot now, Yan Gomes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Choo sprinting after it, but this will land out there just foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
2-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Espinosa moving to his left, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Adam Duvall is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. High pop-up. Fletcher shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brett Phillips. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Dahl. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Diaz over to his left. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fletcher. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 2-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Boone Logan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Swinging a ground ball to third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. In there, and it's 0-1. Goldschmidt on third with 2 out. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. J.D. Davis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, Edgar Boone Logan.
Shohei Ohtani will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Shohei Ohtani.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gregorius is calling for it. And that ends the inning. J.D. Davis is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Shohei Ohtani enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Nationals.
This one's down to third. Davis has got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Will Myers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Danny Espinosa. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot down the line. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Dylan Cousins will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Final strike for the Braves. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Washington Nationals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dan Straley.